Welcome to Fearless Conversations. Let's get started. We're going to talk about breaking free from your trauma. Breaking free from your trauma. A lot of times we don't really realize that we're wearing our issues on our sleeves. They tend to latch on to us. All of our issues, all of our traumas, all of the pains, all of the agonies that have happened to us over the years, we backpack it around. We take all of that hurt, all of that pain, all that trauma with us everywhere we go. Now, sometimes we don't really realize that we're doing it. Sometimes it shows up in our weight because we emotionally are eating. Sometimes it shows up in our finances because we overspend, because we are compensating for our mothers and fathers not giving us enough when we were children. There's so many things that we're processing when we haven't broken through the trauma. So today we're going to talk about breaking through your trauma. How do you do that, Gerald? How do I take all the things that happened to me in the past and leave them there, Gerald? How do I do that? How do I break free from my trauma? Well, let's talk about your trauma. When did it happen? It probably happened in the past, didn't it? So I would encourage you to not bring your history into your future. I would encourage you to leave your past behind. That's what it is. It's behind you. So if you want to break free from your trauma, unleash your trauma from your body. Unleash your trauma from your verbs, your words. Unleash your trauma from your backpack. It doesn't belong with you. In order for you to break free from your trauma, you have to realize that you're bringing it with you everywhere you go, to your job, to your relationship with your kids. You're bringing it every single where you go. Interactions that you have throughout the day, you are bringing your trauma with you. Now, here's the deal. Do you want to do that? Do you want to take your past, your history with you everywhere you go? Do you want to keep remembering all the bad things that have ever happened to you? Or would you like to let those things die and never resurface again? You see, it's your choice. It's your choice if you want to be trapped by your trauma. But we're going to break free from that because we're going to realize that it's happening. We're going to realize that things that now are not occurring in my life have absolute no power over me whatsoever. My mother can't abuse me anymore. My dad can't talk to me like that anymore. Everything that happened to you, it's over. Good news. Your trauma is behind you. Now, here's the other part to that. Now you get to break free into the rest of your life. Now you get to step into the river of change and realize, oh my God, wait a second. I haven't been living up to my highest standard. Oh my God, I haven't been allowing myself really to tap into the highest version of myself. I haven't allowed people to love me because I don't think I deserve love because my dad and mom didn't love. I haven't had a deep connection with someone because I just don't feel that I'm worthy. When was the last time you let someone hug you, touch you? When do we realize that our traumas are creating barriers, invisible walls? We're trapped by our traumas if we don't release them. Release your trauma, release your past, release your history, or be trapped by your trauma. Release the trauma or be trapped by it. These are your only two options. You can break free from the trauma if you choose to let it go and realize, wait a minute, that's behind me. I don't have to deal with that today. My trauma is something that I could face head on and realize, wait a minute, I'm in full control here. I'm in full control. I can take my power back whenever I'd like. I'm in full control here. And how do we know that? Because as long as you're breathing, you have full capacity to do anything and everything that you want to do. It's your life. It's your time, but your trauma's got to stay behind. You can't bring your trauma with you into the rest of your future. You can't step into the river of change, bringing the trauma and the baggage from yesterday. The past is history. Leave it there. May God bless you. Like and share, subscribe, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Don't be trapped by your trauma. Release it, let it go, and step into the next level of your life. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Ciao.